Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread.
Why are you saying our fathers right now, Nigel?
Because you're about to go in on a 9-year-old girl, and I don't want to burn in hell beside you.
Well, that's a fair point. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of 9-Year-Old Smokes a Carrot.
It's the motherfucking D.R.E. Dr. Dre, motherfucker.
I'm only teasing. That's not really what this is called. But can I just say that I am beside myself with excitement that you would decide to spend a few minutes here with me today. I don't take your time or your attention for granted, so thank you so much. Now, you know what time it is right now. It's episode 6, and you know I'm about to introduce episode 6, because you know when that build-up starts in the hips, and then it moves up to the shoulders, and then you gotta turn the butter, then you know it's coming. Episode 6 of Insufferable Instagram. I am telling you, that intro gets gayer every single time, and that is exactly what I'm going for. Introducing Lil Tay Cosgrove Jet Ski, Instagram's very own 9-year-old female version of Lil Pump. Now, for the past several weeks, many of you have left me comments just like this on YouTube, and even more of you have sent me Instagram direct messages saying, Leon, you gotta check out this new Instagram personality, Lil Tay, it's so insufferable. And as you know, when Leon Lush subscribers say jump, Leon Lush says how motherfucking high. Especially if that jump is trending and has the propensity to do high views.
Ooh, Lil Tay out here bullying in the trap house. Me and my Billy buzzing on a whole lot of gang shit, and we be moving bricks. I'm only 9 years old, but I be flexing your mama's ram. Fuck the Smith & Wesson. We keep a big chopper on us on the streets. Bitch, if y'all trying to mess with us, I'ma shit it on your mama. We had a whole lot of gang shit.
What the Okay, alright. Just looking at Lil Tay's account, she has 254,000 followers, which is pretty significant, given the fact that she only has 13 posts, right? Which would suggest that she's gone very viral in recent weeks and months. And I'm thinking to myself, I got this person recommended to me, I'm checking her out. I'm like, I'm going to get in on the ground floor. I'm going to make a video about this broad before anyone else. And then I went over to YouTube and searched her name. And, well, every other commentator and their stepson has made a video about her already. But I would not be old if I wasn't late to the motherfucking party. Am I right? Now, right up front, I want to say that Lil Tay is only 9 years old, right? 9 years old. That is single digit in age. And clearly, not clearly, but I would imagine that this whole shtick, and it is a shtick, is being orchestrated by more than just her. Siblings, parents, cousins, whoever the hell. She's 9, so we have to remember to tread lightly as we go through this content. Listen, I'm not here to attack Lil Tay or tell her what she should or shouldn't be doing, right? I'm just here to deeply inhale the cancer with you guys. I'm 9 and I fa your grandma. Oh, okay, that's fair enough. I gotta admit, this Fiji advertisement is really on some other shit. This is next level ad placement here. Lil Tay Cosgrove Jet Ski, account managed by Miranda Cosgrove, youngest flexer of the century, Gucci Gang, face tat at 1 million followers. Can we get Lil Tay to 1 million followers, please? There are not many things on my bucket list, but one of those things is assuredly seeing a 9-year-old with a face tattoo. So can we make that shit happen, please?
It's Lil Tay. Let me tell y'all something. This shit costs more to your rent. My toilet costs more to your rent. Everything in my bathroom costs more to your rent.
You see, this is what happens when we make people like Lil Pump famous.
Gucci Gang. My lean costs more than your
And
rent.
he writes songs like Gucci Gang, where he repeatedly says, my lean costs more than your rent. We then have 9-year-old Lil Tays running around telling everyone that her shower costs more than your rent, that her
toilet costs more to your rent,
that her bathroom sink costs more than your rent. Now listen, Lil Tay, if you're watching this, just know that Leon Lush doesn't pay rent. I got a motherfucking mortgage, so shut the
And also, when I was 6 years old, I lived in Atlanta, and I was broke as hell. But one day I woke up, I said to myself, I ain't gonna be broke no more. So I got up and I started working hard, moving bricks, and now we be living in the hills. See that view? Y'all don't have that view. And I be holding your mama's ring.
When you were 6 years old and broke as hell living in Atlanta, you then one day woke up and said to yourself, I'm gonna get rich as fuck, and started moving bricks. Now you're 9 and you're living in the hills. I mean, if I'm being honest, that's a pretty reasonable timeline for that age range. What?
This bag cost me a Lamborghini.
Okay, but one question. How in truffle fries do you work at 6 years old? Bro, I was playing with dolls at that time, truffle fries. I mean, okay, Ash raises a pretty valid question. 6 years old? Broke as hell? What do we do? You're not anything at 6 years old if you're a fucking toddler. Fuck out of here. There's a lot of bricks by my house. They're a nice red. If I move them, will I make cash? Yes, you will, Epic. And this is why I love Lil Tay, because she's inspiring a generation of young 6-year-olds to move bricks. To be fucking rich and living in the hills. I mean, that bed cost her a Lamborghini. She's living in the motherfucking hills! By moving bricks. Inspiring stuff.
This bag cost me a Lamborghini.
You already know what it is. Lil Tay, the youngest flex of the century. I'm only 9 years old, but I'm richer than all y'all broke-ass haters.
I'm sorry, you're smoking a baby carrot, okay? Excuse me while I watch your respect meter go. You can talk the talk all you want. But if you can't walk the walk, no one's ever going to take you seriously. I don't care that you're 9 years old. You better get a real blunt, put that shit in your mouth, and take a deep motherfucking breath. I do not condone minors doing drugs. That was satire.
I'm a 9-year-old millionaire, and I be smoking dope, bitch. Shut your mouth before I smack you, auntie.
PSA, youngest flexer, I'm only 9 and I'm a multi-millionaire on the money way. You already know Lil Tay rich and finna get richer, so stop hating and get your money up. Hashtag Gucci gang. Now, if I'm being honest, the content gets a little repetitive, right? I mean, it's pretty much just money, flexing, smoking carrots. I'm 9, I'll fuck your grandmother. Those are the only, and then every single video, it's like a different version of that. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because clearly it's working quite well. Your Instagram is growing very rapidly. But eventually, when you grow up and the edginess fades away, you're gonna be left with a lap full of shame and not much else to show for it, I think.
You need to shape up, young lady. Get yourself an education and bear children like God intended.
Motherfucker, bitch, you suck dick. I have more money. I be in hills fucking hoes and I feel like rock star. Oh man, what a time to be alive. Am I right? Now, I know we haven't looked at that much of her content at this point, but she doesn't have a whole lot of content to begin with. And let's be honest, we pretty much know exactly what the fuck we're going to get when we click on one of her videos. But she's cruising right now. She's blowing the fuck up online on Instagram. So why don't we look at some of her earlier work to see if we can glean a few pointers or gain some insight on how to grow my own personal Leon Lush brand. Money fan, money fan, money fan, money fan, money phone. Oh boy, I have been doing it all wrong this entire time. I got to tell you, hindsight is 20/20. If I just dipped into my savings and fan out a couple hundred to snap some photos when I was a little bit younger, I wouldn't be drinking fucking rosé with my pinky up at 3 a.m. in the morning making fun of 9-year-olds as a 32-year-old man. You know what I'm saying?
Bitch, I'm richer than all y'all broke-ass niggas.
Well, I never. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up this episode of Insufferable Instagram. Yes, I did spill rosé all over my shirt and my chair and the floor for that last bit. But speaking truthfully for a moment, I'm so sorry. I don't really know how to feel about this. You know what I'm saying? This girl could be my daughter. I'm having a son soon. I'm of the age where, like, I have those fatherly instincts kicking in, and I just don't, like... I just fucking shrug, you know, like, well, fucking, this is kind of like the world we live in now. This is fucking, meh, you know what I mean? Meh. This is what works. Meh. This is how you get famous on the internet. Instagram followers, you just act like a fucking little defiant fucking, you know, meh. I just don't get it. I like to think that I, probably wouldn't raise my kids like this. I like to think that I wouldn't raise my daughter like this, but who am I to judge? You know what I'm saying? If you want your daughter to be Instagram famous and grow up to be a fucking crack addict, meh. You know what I'm saying? It's just fucking do it. I don't care. This is 2018, motherfucker. Raise your kids how you want them. Abandon every last vestige of dignity and pride for a couple of fucking views on the internet. I just can't even imagine. I guess I can imagine it a little bit, but whatever. It's good to make videos on anyways. Hope it gets a ton of views. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Do me a favor and hip thrust that motherfucking like button. No extravagant instructions today, okay? Just take your hips and forcefully thrust them into the like button. It's very simple. You'll be helping me out, and I'd appreciate it. And also leave a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe on YouTube, subscribe on Twitch, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, follow me on MySpace, follow me in real life to my job, and fucking stab me in the back of the neck until I bleed out in front of my place of employment. I don't fucking care. Just follow me fucking everywhere. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.